What's up, Ranger Nation? It's your boy JB, and we are here today with nope, not a review yet. This is Morphinominal Ranger Talk. This is number 55, you guys. Now, before we talk about what happened at Hasbro PostCon and just what's going on with Power Rangers in general, if you guys are watching this channel or this video on JB's cyberspace, if you guys are not already subscribed, and just do me a favor, you guys, and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell button so you guys are notified of when I drop anything else. And with that out of the way, let's talk about Dino Fury as well as Hasbro PostCon, you guys. All right, you guys. So I think this was on Thursday that I saw it. So there was an article done by Deadline. So it is official that Dino Fury Season 2 will be moving exclusively to Netflix. So I know a lot of people are ecstatic about that, happy about that. No more Nickelodeon. You know, I know Nickelodeon hasn't been the best. I know people complain about the hiatus. Me personally, I didn't care about the hiatus. It never did anything to me. It just gave me time to do other stuff in my life. So I was okay with the hiatus. What I did not like at the time was the international spoilers. That was always what plagued me. It was like, damn, how do we combat the international spoilers? So going forward, I guess we won't have to worry about international spoilers, since it'll be exclusively to Netflix. But the question then comes, with it going exclusively to Netflix, how will they release them? Will they release season 2 all at once? Will they do sporadic? Will they upload the first 10 episodes and then come back with the remainder episodes later in the year? Like, it's a question. Or will they do a weekly thing? Like, it just makes you question, what are they going to do, right? And me personally, I'm not someone that likes to binge watch shows. So it'll be really interesting to see how this plays out. And then too, when it comes to reviewing shows that you can binge watch, I don't do reviews of those. So that'll be an interesting thing as well once we get to that point. But, congratulations to them for moving over to Netflix. It is what it is. I couldn't care less, to be quite honest with you guys. I'm not one of those people that were upset that it was on Nickelodeon. You guys do realize that when Saban bought back the rights from Disney, no one wanted Power Rangers, so Nickelodeon was the only network that took it. So be thankful to them for that part, right? Because if it wasn't for them, Power Rangers would still be non-existent. Because at that time, Netflix, the Netflix that you guys are praising, Netflix didn't want it. So yeah, because when Power Rangers came back, that was just before. Well, actually, I think binge watching at that time was becoming a little bit more popular. But yeah, it's going to Netflix. Let me know what you guys think about that, how you guys feel. I have more thoughts on that, but I'm gonna leave it alone. So now we're gonna move over to Hasbro PostCon. All right, you guys. So with Hasbro PostCon, so not a lot really happened for me with Hasbro PostCon. I know, so I watched everything. I watched the Ryan Parrott interview. It was a good one, right? I have never read the comics, so I eventually do plan on getting into the comics. I just don't know when, right? So we had some reveals, and I'll talk about those. And then the first panel was the not the Dino Fury cast, right? So you had Jordan Fight, Russell Curry, Chance Perez, Kai Moya, Tessa Rao, and I'm missing somebody. Hunter. I was like, I'm missing somebody. So we had them, right? A good chunk of them were out there in California, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, a good chunk were in California. Tessa's in New Zealand. Kai, I believe, was in New York. And Jordan Fight is in Houston. I did not know that. I didn't know Jordan Fight lived in Houston. So he's not that far away from it. Texas boy. Love it. So, they do discuss, how their time was when they were out there in New Zealand filming Dino Fury. Simon Bennett was also there as well, right? So the question was asked, what can we expect of season 2? Now, they did show a sneak peek of season 2, and that sneak peek that they showed was Zato's motorcycle. I was like, damn, that motorcycle is badass. Like, if they release that in toy form, I'm getting it, right? So they talked about Lord Zed, which he appeared in this week's episode, which the review should be up soon. But they talked about Lord Zed. He returned in this week's episode, the Halloween episode. They were talking about that. The cast actually didn't find out that Lord Zed was going to be in the episode until they read the script, because I think it was Kai who said that he was looking at Chance, and Chance was like, oh my God, Lord Zed is in there, right? So they, like I said, they showed that clip of Zato's new motorcycle. So I was looking at Zato's motorcycle. It gives me a vibe of the red capsular cycle, as well as who else? It gives me red capsular cycle and the bike that Casey had in Power Rangers Jungle Fury. So then Tessa, she had something to reveal. There were 2 reveals with the Dino Fury cast, right? So Tessa informed us that she is now in the Legacy Wars. So Izzy Garcia, Dino Fury Green, she is a part of the Legacy Collection, and that started yesterday. So if you guys are playing Legacy Wars, Izzy is available. Then we also found out that Zato is going to be a part of the Lightning Collection. Me personally, I don't know if I necessarily would want the Zato figure in the Lightning Collection. We're definitely going to talk about the Lightning Collection and who I want out of the Lightning Collection. So we're going to move forward, you guys. Alright, guys, and then finally we're going to talk about the toy reveals. That was the biggest thing that I was looking forward to, right? So we have the Retro Megazords. So the Retro Megazords, they revealed that with their Walmart con that they had, which I did see those on social media, right? So the Retro Zords are going to be a Walmart exclusive. So I think you guys can pre-order them. I can't remember what they said, right? So the one that I know for a fact that I want is the Galaxy Megazord. Gotta have it. If you don't know, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy is my ultimate favorite season. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I love the packaging, right? The packaging is really cool. And then when you take out the Megazord, it is in a VHS tape. And I have a lot of VHS tapes where you hand write on them and stuff like that, right? So then they also have the Mighty Megazord from season 1 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And then they also have the Thunder Megazord, and that is the Megazord from season 2, when the Mighty Megazord, when Piranha's Head came in and basically made the Zords obsolete. And then the last one is Ninja Con. Now, see, I don't remember Ninja Con. They said he came out with Ninja Storm, and I think I know the reason why I don't know him is because at that point in my life, I had stopped buying toys. When Ninja Storm premiered, I stopped buying Power Rangers toys. I didn't buy another Power Rangers toy until Dino Thunder, when I got the Thundersaurus Morpher. That was the last toy that I bought, and I haven't bought one. Actually, that was the last toy that I bought, Dino Thunder, and then I didn't buy anything else until I got the Lightning Collection of Andros and Astronomer. So it had been years since I had a Power Rangers toy. So then next up, let us talk about the Lightning Collection, right? So a part of the Lightning Collection, we have a new helmet, right? So this one is going to be a Lord Zed head, and it has this little button up under his chin, right? And it's a voice changer. I'm like, oh my God, that is cool. Me personally, I don't necessarily know if I would buy that head sculpt. It would be good for someone who, does cosplaying, right? But I don't necessarily know that I want to buy it. But if you guys are interested in it, go check it out, right? So let's talk about the Lightning Collection. So you guys will know that I've already told you that Zato is a part of the Lightning Collection. So Zato is a part of the Lightning Collection. I saw the pictures of Zato, and it should be somewhere up here. The picture of Zato, I actually really like Zato. I think he's amazing looking, right? I like his likeness. And then the next person in the Lightning Collection, and this is the person that I want the most, Shelby Watkins from Power Rangers Dino Charge. To know me is to know that Shelby is actually one of my top favorite Pink Rangers of all time. So if I had to rank my Pink Rangers, so Shelby will be up here as well. So if I had to rank my favorite Power Rangers and Pink Rangers, that's an easy one for me. Like, I can give you my top. My top is Kendrix from Lost Galaxy, Shelby, Kimberly, Cassie, and Jen. So those are my top 5. Those are my top 5 Pink Rangers right there. Top 5. Shelby, Kendrix, Jen, Kimberly, and Cassie. Top 5. So then also in the Lightning Collection, we have Merrick Malaton from Power Rangers Wild Force. Merrick, I was looking at Merrick, I'm like, I love the Lunar Wolf Ranger, but I just don't know if I would necessarily buy that. But we could see. And then next up, we have some more cogs in the Lightning Collection. So if you were collecting the cogs before, well, you can add to that collection. So then we also have some deluxe figures, right? So in the deluxe figures, we have a Piranha's head. Now, Piranha's head is from season the first, the Mutiny part 1 through 3 of MMPR, right? And then you also have TJ. So TJ is on a Galaxy glider. I'm like, oh wow. And when they showed the detail of that Galaxy glider, I was like, that is amazing. And then also, so this one was a PostCon exclusive. It was Pudgy Pig. So Pudgy Pig is from Food Fight on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I forget which episode it was. But season 1, Pudgy Pig, when he went to the food fair and ate all the food. And the interesting thing about this Pudgy Pig is the fact that, so it looks like, so when the packaging actually looks like a 90s lunchbox. And it looks like a 90s lunchbox. Also, inside of it, it has little food from the food fair, and you can put it in his mouth. And then the last thing that we're going to discuss is the Zord Ascension project, right? So the Zord Ascension project is not something that is necessarily finished yet. It's still in production. It's still in development. But it is the Mighty Megazord, right? It has 3D detail, and it stands at 11 inches tall, right? So pretty tall, actually, when you think about it. It's pretty tall. But I did see something else that was released. I saw it on Adam A Plus Opinions Twitter. So I don't really know anything about it. It says NFT, so I don't know anything about that. So if you guys know about it, feel free to, leave it in the comments. But that's it for Morphinominal Ranger Talk. So I'm gonna do better at putting up more phenomenal Ranger Talks going forward. But that's it, Ranger Nation. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Socially distance. Be blessed. And I'm going to see you guys later. I'll see you guys for the review of Dino Fury. Bye, guys.